Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. Last episode, we ended our journey. All the bosses in the castle have been defeated. So, why are we back? What more could there possibly be to do? Well, we have a new visitor inside of this building. What does she have to say? Many greetings, traveler. I am Elpis, the bringer of hope, and I have been dying to meet you. Just a joke, I can't die. I've been following your journey through the great tapestry of the Moirai. It is a tapestry that annotates the entirety of human history. Every soul is a new thread, and every death a pattern ended. But you are special, traveler. Your thread is like none that I have seen before. Like an estuary, your thread is one which binds many. The estuaries pull others into themselves, forming a knot that desecrates the great tapestry. You, on the other hand, form a weave. Souls interlinked harmoniously, forming a pattern within a pattern. The gods think humanity is doomed. A millennia of war and turmoil has extinguished all hope. But you and your beautiful weave have the potential to rekindle the flame. Despair and hope are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. The more difficult your journey becomes, the greater the hope you will bring to those around you. The changes you have made down here are but a drop of your true potential. Together we can make this world a lot better by making it a little worse. So what do you say, traveler? Shall we prove the gods wrong? Well. So this is the burden system of Rogue Legacy 2. Think of this kind of like the heat from Hades. We can make our castle more difficult in a variety of different ways. Enemies deal more damage. Great. Enemies have more health. Taking a dip in the primordial pit, monsters have a chance of becoming a more dangerous variant. Does this mean like elites? Because I'm down for that. Let's add a bunch of that. Why not? Enemies have lifesteal. No, I'm good. Enemies have armor shred. No, that sounds terrible. Monsters learn from their mistakes. Regular monsters have a chance of having a commander buff. Yes, a lot of that. A lot of that, yes. World size increases. And a burden of Lamech. Create a rift into an alternate battle with the estuary of combat. Drops bonus resources and unlocks additional lore. Fight Lamech prior to being wounded during the rebellion. Definitely turning that on. So I didn't read all of these. Maybe I should have. But I can then... Oh, I can only do it once. So this is a +1 world. Right? Enemies will be stronger, but new items, lore, and more awaits discovery. Bosses and teleporters are reset. Held gold will be given to Karen. Do you wish to continue? Why, yes, I think I do. Bon voyage, traveler. I'm certain we'll meet again soon. Don't forget to flip. Ugh. Hey, wait a minute. This looks really familiar. This is the beginning of the game. So if you look up at the top right, we're on New Game +1. I'm scared. With a burden of 16. Did I go too far with that burden? I legitimately have no idea. No clue at all. I haven't done this before even a little bit. All the stuff I picked sounded kind of fun though, so that's kind of all I was really going with. All right, so different character. While we were playing earlier, I just decided I felt like crap and wanted to go lay down and take a nap, and that's exactly what I did. So, sorry for that abrupt change, but we're back at it now. Of course, we find pizza in the first room. That is typical. The characters in here are leveled up versions of what we were fighting before. Our castle is significantly bigger, but I don't have to get these heirlooms again. We don't have to worry about that. What do you got to say for yourself? Another bearer of Aesop's tome. A word of caution, traveler. Be mindful of what you learn. The truth can be misleading. So we have like the dudes we were fighting in here previously, but also like powered up versions are going to be a lot more common. I actually didn't clear very much in our very first castle, but I did run into several enemies that, for instance, had that shielding where I had to hit them 4 times before the damage would actually start going through. That was actually relatively common, and there were some pretty ridiculous rooms in here, so I'm actually hoping that we find those again soon. As you can see, the enemies do hit pretty hard. That was a single hit from a starfish, an enemy like we would literally not even think about previously. But I'm gonna have to kill quite a few guys to get my health back up to where it was at before. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Wait, was he just tankier? What was his deal? Because I didn't have to actually hit him, he was already taking damage. These skeletons, for instance, are the skeletons that we were fighting in the dry lake. They're the ones that shoot the boomerangs out from their stomachs. So it's not just, you know, resetting the health and damage of everything. We're actually fighting harder enemies in this stage of the castle than we ever have before. Which I gotta say, makes me pretty nervous about actually venturing into the dry lake again. Ouch. That's kind of embarrassing. Not that we have, I mean, I guess we can't go there, right? Everything was reset. I take it back. I was gonna say, couldn't we just walk right back in there? But no. If we find the boss room, we may do some boss attempts today just to see what that's like. Nice! Some food bringing us back up to full health. But lose no health is the challenge. You motherfuckers. Hiding your stuff up here at the top. Wow, how am I doing that? That's twice in a row. A new capacity rune. Wow. I don't feel like I'm actually very good at, like, maneuvering around those traps. Oh, by the way, we have been getting gear like crazy. I opened 2 chests, and they both gave me new pieces of armor. And they were just regular chests. So I'm hoping that these continue to keep that trend. Like, these fairy things could give us a heck of a lot of stuff because the regular chests are giving us a heck of a lot of stuff. Look at that. Didn't even have to think about it. Another magic crit damage increase. Looks like this is the way up to the study. Not that I'm trying to go there right now, but, you know, we have it. I mean, we could buy the teleporter room. We're still a ways off from that. I'm not going to worry about that too much. That being said, the amount of money that we're making is actually pretty high. 3,000 gold in the starting castle is a pretty decent amount of change. Wow, the Valkyrie showing its strength. Oh, deflecting most of the projectiles that the enemies had to send after us there. We also have bigger castles than we ever had before. So, while getting to the boss room would be nice, I also feel like just seeing how big this area actually is could be pretty cool too. I mean, our last full clear that we did on live stream took 2 hours in a normal castle run. Granted, I was taking my time quite a lot. I was trying real hard. But if we have, you know, triple the size of the castle, could you imagine how long the run could go on? I think before we would do that, we would definitely want to... Oh, God. Axe is protecting everyone. The big axe at the top left. There are 3 eyeballs and another axe, as well as a... Oh, no. No! No! Okay, we're in. He's dead. Thought I would remove those projectiles there. Didn't quite work out that way. Oh, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Nice, nice. Man, that could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. God, there are a lot of projectiles in that room. See, this is what I'm excited about. I hope as we continue to progress, we find more and more rooms like that where I have to come at it with a battle plan. That would make full clear so much more engaging to me. I'm really excited about that prospect. Let's go ahead and remove his Seeker with our Valkyrie ability. This guy needs 4 hits to get through his armor. We're through. Hey. Even with the crit damage on freeze, I was gonna say, hey, chill out, but I stopped myself. Even with the crit damage on the freeze, we're still not able to one-shot most of these enemies still in the regular, normal castle. So I'm kind of wondering, like, oh, I used my deflect on accident. I'm kind of wondering if our damage will scale back up on New Game Plus to the point where, like, these enemies are one-shottable again. You know what I mean? Are we gonna see the same amount of progress that we got in the normal game to our power? Because, like, we were night and day towards the end. The beginning castle was literally, like, I didn't even have to think about it. Even if we took damage, we had so much armor, it didn't even matter. Castle's looking pretty big. There are a few areas that I did not fully explore, kind of skipped out on a little bit, but I do fully intend on going back to those. Still no sign of the boss room. Easy. Wow, that was a very large room too. It's cool just to see different room layouts too, because I mean, everything is randomized as we're playing, but if you play enough, you'll definitely notice, you know, rooms reappearing here and there. I'm sure we will again with this too, but it's new and fresh. Like that room we were just in was super duper tall. Never seen a room quite like that before. 6,370 gold. What's above us? A challenge room. Okay. Okay, what do you got for me? Really? Just starfish and skeletons? Sure. Oh, okay. That did hurt a little bit. Now an axe coming in to the equation as well. Let's just remove. Oh, God. Fat fingered my cold thing. I didn't mean to do that. We're fine. Everybody's fine here. If I can get above, we're great. Let's remove that just to get some extra mana back. Push the jouster. Oh. Pretty afraid if his projectiles keep going after the freeze ends, and it looks like they did. Ouch! Oh, that was only room 1. That was only room 1 of the challenge, of course. That makes sense. These usually have 3 rooms. Let's get back from this guy. I have a knight on my left. He's got to be my #1 priority. Ouch. I mean, these are just regular knights. We beat up these guys all the time. This jouster wasn't super eager to get into the fight there. Come on, charge at me. I'm ready. I can take it. I'm trying to stay on this side of the room because I am historically guilty of taking a lot of damage. Whoa, from the trap in the middle. Oh. Well, dang. That was actually a pretty fast run, wasn't it? It seems like New Game Plus might be the challenge that I'm looking for. We'll be back again tomorrow morning with another Rogue Legacy to run. I hope to see you guys here. We have a Ronin. No way I'm playing with Vertigo. No way at all. Like, can't I re-roll these? That's better. We'll play this guy. Now, as far as the money that we made, what do we want to put it into? One thing I want to start to look into is these new weapons. I know you're the blacksmith. I already know that. Like this leather weapon +1. If I upgrade that, it's still -5 strength compared to what I was using before, which was the warden weapon +1. What about the drowned weapon? That's a damage increase. The crescent is not. This is 35 extra pounds, so I can buy this now, but I can't equip it. So it looks like the drowned set might be what we are after. Anyway, I'm very excited to continue this game in a New Game Plus. Sorry for hot swapping characters out on you. I just need to take a little break. It's better if I come back at full energy, ready to commit to the content. I think it's just a better product all around for everybody. we will be back tomorrow. And I'll see you guys then.